Because, yo, what's up, guys? What is going on? Hope everybody's doing well. Real Madrid versus PSG 4-0. PSG are in the final against Chelsea. Exactly what I wanted. Now I'm interested. Now I'm really interested. No, I'm not going to lie. I was really interested in this game as well, but I am so looking forward to that Chelsea versus PSG game. That's going to be a good one. But this game, I was looking forward to it, and I did not want to see that landslide, just absolute thrashing from PSG. And I didn't think that was going to happen. I did believe that PSG were going to win this game. It would have been something else if Madrid would have won this game, especially for Xabi Alonso. Yeah, definitely. If he would have won this game, I mean, trumpets and, red carpet was going to be awaiting him in Madrid. And just a really good start. Right? What is it, his fifth game, I think, of so far for Real Madrid. So that would have been good, but I did not expect Madrid to win. I thought this was going to be a PSG win. I just didn't think it was going to be that good of a win for PSG, and pretty much just over and done with in that first half. Second half did not matter, especially when you see the likes of, Madrid coming in. That was going to make any difference. That substitution, that change was not going to do anything. Vast was coming in. That was a joke. That was what was that? A punchline? Like, what was that? Like, having Vasquez coming, I mean, that wasn't going to do anything. I mean, it was good seeing Carvajal, coming in, I guess, after such a long time absent. Militao also coming in. But that first half, man. And I just realized, because I finished the game and I had to step out. And I was thinking about the whole time, like, about this game. Like, what exactly went wrong? What happened? And I got to say, that could have been 4-0 in 10 minutes. If you really think about it. The first two opportunities that they had, the first one being a shot and a really good save by low to the ground save by Thibaut Courtois. That was a really good one. That was the first one. And then the second one, I don't know how he did it. I didn't even see a replay, so maybe it was right to his body. But that was a goal. I think it was Hakimi. I mean, who else, from centering the ball? It had to be Hakimi. Absolutely. It was Hakimi. And Dembele. It was a superhero save from Thibaut Courtois. And that could have been the two. And then 3-4 within 10 minutes. That was going to be unprecedented. That would have been unprecedented. Absolutely insane that they could do this. I mean, still, in 10 minutes, what was it, 8 minutes if I'm not mistaken, 2 goals already. What a message to the world. I mean, who did they not beat? The only one I think that they need to beat to really establish themselves, and I mean, I don't think they absolutely need this, but would really love to see is against Barcelona. Yes. Because I think they're going to beat Chelsea. I mean, that would be something special if Chelsea could. And I hope Chelsea put up more of a fight than this Real Madrid side. Because Real Madrid were outclassed, outmaneuvered, out everything in this entire game. They made it look so easy at times. Hakimi, Vitinha was just doing this, orchestrating. Him and Neves. Neves was like a hound dog, just like chasing everybody and getting at every ball, getting at every play. Amazing. But Vitinha was just like, it was like a demo for Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz as well, just all over the pitch. 2 goals. Could have gotten a hat trick if it wasn't for Thibaut Courtois. Dembele, probably the best pressing attacker, I think, in football right now. Those 2 mistakes, I mean, I guess you can argue and say Madrid pretty much just dropped their pants and just took it. They pretty much just gifted the game to PSG with those 2 horrible mistakes. And I really feel for Asensio, because I still think there's a really good player there. I still think there's a potential. I still think he is the future for Real Madrid. And I think, if anything, maybe this is a good thing that this happened, because now there's nowhere else to go but up for Asensio. There's absolutely nowhere else to go but up for Asensio to get better. So hopefully this will just make him stronger and just make him come back even better. Unless, I don't know, he goes back to the Castilla, to academy, or they loan him or they sell him or something. I hope not. Or it takes such a hit on his psyche and ego that he's just not the same anymore. I hope not. I don't think so. I don't think so. Hopefully. And then Rudiger. What the hell? What was that? But I got to give credit to Dembele was brilliant, amazing. I mean, what a difference he makes when he's on the pitch for PSG. Doué as well, responsible. I don't know. He was also at the end of pretty much. I think it was almost every goal. I think, especially the first one. The first one being with a center. Yeah, and then obviously I don't know what Asensio was thinking when he had the ball. It's like he was just operating on completely different bandwidth. I mean, just so slow to react, and Dembele just picked his pocket. It was probably going to be a foul. If it wasn't Fabian Ruiz that was going to score, I think Thibaut Courtois was going to get he was going to give the penalty. I think Dembele was going to get the penalty from Thibaut Courtois. So just outclassed. Kylian Mbappe, absolutely nothing. You saw him walking at times. Vinicius, the same thing. The whole team, Real Madrid. The only one that at times was doing something, that seemed like he was doing something, was Jude Bellingham. But it just wasn't enough. Just wasn't enough. And I just did not like that lineup where Guller was on the right hand side. What's his name was even though he later came into the middle, but Valverde playing right back. I mean, might as well put Ceballos and then maybe take off Fran Garcia, put in Ceballos, and then put Valverde in the middle where he belongs. He doesn't belong. I mean, I know he could play fullback, but he's a way better midfielder than he is a fullback, and he needed to be. He needed to be there. And then the front. I mean, I think you've seen it all season that it's not working with Vinicius, Rodrigo, and what's it called, Mbappe. It's not happening. And the only thing they did was swap what's his name, Gonzalo Garcia for Rodrigo. That's it. And I think they should have rewarded they definitely should have rewarded Gonzalo Garcia and just put him up with either Vinicius or Mbappe and drop one of them. And obviously they were going to drop probably what's his name, Vinicius. I think that's what Xabi Alonso got wrong. I don't know why he was trying something different, something new. I mean, credit to him too. I've got no problem. I think I heard somebody say like that wouldn't have worked. They needed to do something different, especially if you're going to play against this PSG side. But what a disappointment. Yeah, this was embarrassing for PSG. I mean, for Real Madrid, and the whole stadium was Real Madrid. Everybody was gunning, everybody was supporting, everybody was behind Real Madrid, and not PSG. It was just like a little subgroup behind the goal that was a PSG fan. So this was absolutely insane that this happened. And I also don't think that because they didn't have Hausen, because they didn't have what's his name, Trent Alexander-Arnold, please, he was going to be had by Hakimi or Mendes and Doué and Dembele. Like no, I do not believe that for a second. Maybe Hausen. But Trent Alexander-Arnold, when it comes to defense, I do not trust that guy. Maybe offensively, but you saw nobody did anything. He would have been the only one that would have been creating any kind of attack. I'm looking forward to that final, and really a shame what happened with Real Madrid. But so good to see from PSG and the team that they have. The power and aptitude and just overall acumen when it comes to the whole team. The whole team was just extraordinary. The whole team was outstanding from PSG. Barcola, when he came in also, the little, like, just such a clever play. I thought he was going to shoot. I thought he was going to center maybe. I thought he was going to try to take on the guy. Does a little pivot turn, gives it over to Ramos. And Ramos the same thing. I thought he was going to hand it over. I think on the other side you had maybe, it wasn't Dembele because he came out. I think it was Doué. I don't think it was Kvaratskhelia. I think it was Doué. And ends up doing a little pivot himself, just scoring it in. Very, very impressive from this whole PSG side. That's all I want to talk about. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.